More on Sass, it just seems like the group was just as happy as could be for him. Dudes were jumping off the bench just to celebrate his moments. What does that kind of say about the connectivity of the team?
I mean, it's the identity of this team. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe there's a more connected team in the league than ours. And it doesn't matter whose night it is. Whoever it is that's got it going, whoever it is that's doing their thing, like, all they do is celebrate it and appreciate it. And they know, it's going to be everybody's night on a different night. And they play that way. They play selfless basketball. They share the game. There's not internal competition. They believe in team and team over self. And again, I believe it honestly, like, the reason we're in this position, and we've won multiple games just because we've been more connected than other teams, and I feel that way every single night.
And we've talked about the depth all season, but what does a win like this kind of say about just 1 through 15, everyone being ready?
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to go deeper than 15 with this group. You know what I mean? Like, Dennis is on a two-way spot, and he can help us and has proven to win games for us. So, again, I give Trajan a ton of credit. Our front office has done a phenomenal job of putting together a roster of guys that we can depend on, guys of high character, right? Like, if Sass and those guys and Dennis and whoever it may be, Wu, like, if they weren't high character guys, they wouldn't do the things that they do when they get their opportunity. They'd be so worried about themselves that when they got out there, they couldn't perform at a high level. But they're such high character guys and care about the group that all they want to do is go out and compete and play hard with one another. So, again, I give our front office a ton of credit, for building this team the way they have.
Coach, yesterday practice was a lot different from what we are used to. I was talking to Ron, and he said that you gave them like some type of mental day and stuff. When you look at how the way practice was, the mental day, being away from the game of basketball, and how they came out and performed tonight, how much do you think this game was a testament to that?
We played soccer. That's what we did. And we played soccer on UCLA's campus. And, it was time where, you lose a couple in a row and people can get, a little bit down and start thinking about it. But, like, we haven't seen the sunshine in I don't know how long. So we just went outside and had a good time playing, But the similarities between the game was great for our guys to see. The way we moved the ball when we were playing soccer, the way we advanced the ball when we were playing, the cuts, the reads we were making. Like, it was great for our guys to see that. And then it translates to the game of basketball.
JB, the other day you were talking about with Cade that he's about team. Like, on the court, how do you see him determine, okay, this is when to get his, this is when to get others involved?
I mean, and he's just got a great feel. You know what I mean? Like, he has an understanding of the moment, the complexities of the situations that are in front of him, like time, score, all those things, like rhythm, runs, all those things. He's able to calculate at a high level, very quickly to understand, like, what the game needs. And, like, it's one of those things that guys have or they just don't. And he has that because if you're trying to think about it, you're going to miss the moment, right? But if you feel it and your instincts tell you, then you're able to play in that moment and make whatever decision is necessary. So it's a credit to his skill set, but it's more of a credit to his IQ. Not yet. We'll have to take a look at it more tomorrow, and we'll see.
A close game at halftime, still close after three. How did you see your team pull away in the fourth?
It was our defense, and that's what it's always going to be for us. I thought, in the second, even in the third quarter, to hold them to 23 points, we did a good job defensively. But in that fourth quarter, we let our defense turn into offense for us. So we were getting stops, and then we were able to get out and run, easy baskets. We had some easy catch and shoot threes because of it. But that was the difference for us. In the first half, I didn't think we defended to the level of our capability. But in the second half, we did. And that's the identity of this team.
JB, just how big was the bench tonight in the win?
Huge. They gave us, such a big spark. That all those guys that came in and played, obviously contributed at a high level on both ends of the floor. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, what Marcus Sasser did tonight, after, not playing, but somehow always seeming to find himself ready for the moment. Both ends of the floor, I thought he was great defensively. Obviously hit some big shots for us offensively, but what he did isn't easy. It's not easy to not play a ton and then come out and be as effective as he was. Javonte Green, I thought, was phenomenal defensively. Ron Holland the same too. Like, you go down the list of guys that got in the game and they were all impactful. But that's, this team, and we've talked about it all year. When guys get their opportunity, they've proven ready for the moment.
And then Sasser obviously not playing a lot, as you said. What have you just seen from him, just from a work standpoint, to prepare for this and make sure he could do what he did tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's the trust factor, right? Like, we had him, again, in this situation last year. The injury obviously held him back a little bit, but, like, we trust him. We believe in him. We know how good he is. We know how he can impact our team in a positive way. And it was just a matter of time before he got his opportunity. And every single time we've called his number, he's been able to rise to the moment.